I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love to fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take off as a flex. When the Lord with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, yeah, hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like with they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Black and Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up by ISUPK. My niggas won't let up, got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like, them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, yeah, hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like with they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Shalom. Yahweh by Sunni Yahweh Shah Baraka Thumb. Yahweh Shamal Thumb by Sunni Yahweh Shah. This is the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. We teach that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and North American Indians are the chosen people of God, and our oppressed is the depth of the Bible speaks of. Now you tuned in, ISUPK, Kentucky, under Commander General Yohana. This is our Saturday morning Sabbath service. But before we get started, I want to make sure y'all tuning in to ISUPK Kentucky weekly content. Monday night, 9 p.m., history class. Tuesday night, 7 p.m., brotherhood class taught by Officers of 1,000. I'm a Wonder Boy. Wednesday nights, you got the podcast, Cry Out, Spare Not podcast, hosted by Officers of 1,000. I'm a Wanga Bar in ISUPK. And Saturday morning, we got the Sabbath service. So we finna pick up. We finna pick up where we left off last weekend. We finna get into the three sons of Noah. We finna get into Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Let's go ahead and rock this out. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, everybody, Imagine, Wapanya Hakwadam, which means rise and face the east. Layasha Allah, which means for Israel. All right, we're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer. We're going to read it in Hebrew, then the English translation. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayam, Kwadash, Hayat, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak Watka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayat, Aisha, Ba'aratazak, Kawa Hayat, Beshemayam, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak, Lanawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabiyat Anawa, Banat Sayawan, Abal, Hawashad Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahata Pa'arat, Libalamim, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Kwashah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakat, Lawapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal, Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarium, Hakat, Lahakwayam, Hamathium, Hakat, Alwakawa, Hatamala, Lagarishan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Gawadama. English translation. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The blessings. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Mayak Allah wa Alahayim, Matazaki Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapian, Ha Saranian, Hakwata Zayanium, Hakaya Alayim, Wa Akawatian, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Gawadam. The blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and Michael and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The book of Psalms, chapter 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al, Hahari, Mayan, Yaba'al, Isaiah, Ma'an, Yahweh, Ashaf, Shemayam, Wa'aratazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana La'a, Yanawam, Wala, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tizalka, Aliyad, Yamayanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayurak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makau Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazafka, Wabawafka, Maita, Wai Abalam. The book of Psalms, chapter 121, in English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve that going out and not coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. The book of Psalms, chapter 83. Alahayim, al demiyah lakah, al takarash, wa al tashakwat, al kaya ana, awiyab yakah, yahama yawan, wa ma shana yakah, nashawa, ra'ash, al amaka, yariyamwa, sawa, waya tazakawa, al tazapan yakah, amawa, lakawa, wanaki yadam, wagawiya, wala yasakar, sham yasha'ala, aywa kaya, nawatazaiwala, Yakawa, Al Yakat, Mariath, Yakariyathwa, Ahalian, Adawan, Yeshamailian, what Salaki, Mawaba'a, Wahab Salaki, Wahagarian, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashat, Am Yeshabia, that's a war, Gam, Ashawar, Lalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamaji, Kasayat, Sarah, Kayabian, Barakal, Kawashiman, Neshamaru, Ba'ayin, Da'ira, Ayawa, Daman, La Adama, Sayatamu, Nadaya Abmawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakal Tazama, Kal, Tasiyaya Kamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nayapasha, Lanawa, Af, Nawa, Alahayan, Alahaya, Sayatamu, Kagawala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Raka, Ka'ash, the Byra, Yaira, Waka Laba'a, the Lahat, Harya, Khan, Taradatma, Basaraka, Wabasarabathka, the Baba Bahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kualawam, Wayabakwashwa, Shanka, Yahawa, Yabashawa, Wayabahawa, Ayad, Wayakaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya Ata, Shanka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Al, Cal, Ha'arakazak. The book of Psalms, chapter 83, in English. Keep not thou silence, O God. Behold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, that enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make the nobles like Areb and like Zeid, yea, all the princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Yeshabium, me be seated. And like I said, we've been to continue where we left off last time. So they had just gotten off the ark, and the Lord put the rainbow in the sky as a way to show his covenant with Noah, that he wouldn't flood the world or Slaki, that he wouldn't destroy with the flood again. So now we finna get into Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So we're gonna go to the book of Genesis, chapter 9. Genesis chapter 9. We're gonna start in verse 18. And we're gonna read the Hebrew, then the English. All right, Genesis 9 to 18. Yahweh, Banyanak, Tazayam, Man, Hataba'ah, Sham, Wakam, Wayapaf, Wakam Hawa Abia, Kanai. All right, Genesis 9 and 18 in English. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. All right, so the family of Noah came out the ark. All right, the Lord put the rainbow in the sky as a promise that he wouldn't send a flood to destroy again. All right. And the sons of Noah were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So Shem is the forefather of so-called blacks, Hispanics, North American Indians, the Arabs, East Asians, white folks, etc. All right. Ham is the forefather of your Africans. And Japheth is the forefather of your indigenous people of Europe that were ran out during the time of Philip of Macedon, and these people are in the South Pacific today. All right, verse 19. Shalashah Allah, Banyanak, Wa Ma'Allah, Napatazah, Kal Ha'arakazah. All right, Genesis 9 and 18 in English. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. All right, so the three sons of Noah are the people who ended up populating the earth. All right, like I said, Shem is the forefather of the Israelites, being your blacks, Hispanics, and North American Indians today. Also the Arabs, your East Indians, your Asians, your white folks, etc. Ham became the forefather of your Africans. And Japheth became, like I said, the indigenous people of Europe who are in the South Pacific today. All right, verse 20. Why you call not Ayash Ha'adamah, why you tie Quran. All right, Genesis 9 and 20 in English. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. All right, verse 21. Wayashat man hayayan, wayashakar, wayatagal, batawat, ahalaat. All right, verse 21. And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. So you got to think about what's going on in Noah's head right now. All right, everything that he knew has just been destroyed. All right, everything he knew in his part of the world had just been destroyed. All right, and the only survivors of this event is him and his family. All right, so Noah's trying to cope. All right, Noah's trying to cope with what just happened. All right, and so he had a drink. All right, Noah had a drink. He turned up. You did what I'm saying? And he's passed out in his tent somewhere. All right, verse 22. Wiyara'ah, Kam, Abia, Kanai, Af, Arawath, Abiyawa, Wayagad, Lashaniya, Akayawa, Ba, Kawataza. Genesis 9 and 22 in English. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and he told his two brethren without. So Ham comes in, he sees his father drunk and passed out in his tent somewhere, right? And then Ham, being the deviant that he is, he went and told his brothers about it, right? To dishonor his father, all right, to poke fun at his father. And that's what a lot of folks do today, right? A lot of folks that maybe grew up and didn't have their father around, and they have a hatred for their father, all right? But I'm gonna tell you, if you hate your father, you finna have sons that's gonna grow up and hate you. All right. If you hate your father, if you dishonor your father, you finna have sons that's gonna grow up and hate you. You finna have sons that's gonna grow up and dishonor you. All right. This is what was going on with Ham right now. All right, verse 23. Why your pot, Shem, why your path, Ath, Hashem Allah, why your shot, Slaki, why your shot, Yom Wa'al, Shakam, Shanayaham, why your Lakawa, Salaki, Akaranayah, why Yakasuwa Af, Arawaf, Abanyaham, Wapanyayam, Akaranayah, Salaki, Akaranayah, wa Irawaf, Abya Yaham, La'a, Ra'awa. All right, Genesis 9 and 23 in English. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backwards and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. So Shem and Japheth, they had honor for their father. They had respect and regard for their father. All right. In his moment, like I said, he just seen his whole world destroyed. All right. Everything he knew, everything he grew up with, all right, he just seen his whole world destroyed. All right. And him and his family is the only survivors. So he had a drink. He turned up. He was passed out somewhere in his tent. Ham, again, being the deviant that he is, not only synced his father's nakedness, but went and told his brothers about it. So what Shem and Japheth did the honorable thing. They took a garment, they walked in backwards so they wouldn't see their father's nakedness, and they covered him up. All right, and they covered him up. And again, Ham being the deviant that he is, as we see, he's not present. He's not present when Shem and Japheth went to hide their father's shame. All right, you don't see Ham anywhere near around here. All right, verse 24. Wiyah, Salaki, Wiyah, Yakwatazah, Na, Mayayanwa, Wa Yadai Af, Ashar, Aisha, Lawa, Banua, Hakwatan. All right, verse 24 in English. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had did to him. All right, so we're gonna drop that. Next week we finna get into the curse of Canaan. We finna get into the curse of Canaan and what went down with that. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap this out. All right, Amijim Wapanya Hakodam, which means rise and face the east. All right, the Lord's Prayer. Abana Wa, Shabbat, Shemayam, Kwadash, Hayat, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malak Waka, Taba'a, Batazaka, Hayat, Aisha, Ba'aratazaka, Wa, Hayat, Bashemayam, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak, Lanawa, Kababwat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kababwat Yanawa, Wala'a, the Bayat Yana, Salaki. The Baya Anawa. Banas Yawan Abal. Hawaii. Hawashinawa. Mayam. Rai Kaya. Laka. Hamalak Wa. Wahala. Wahatapap Ra'af. Libalumium. Amam. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The power. Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lamawa, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Ka Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarium, Hakak, La Hakuyam, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawat, Atamalat, La Garbashan, by Shem Yahweh, the water of mud. The power in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. The blessings. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh, wa Miyak Allah, wa Alahayim, Matazabi Alawab Yahana, Ha Alawapium, Ha Saranium, Hakwat Zayanium, Hakiyat Ya'alam, Wa Akawati, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh, the water of mud. English translation. Bless you, Yahweh and Yahweh and Michael and the angels, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the troopers, the officers, and the officers, the troopers, and assistants. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. The Book of Psalms, chapter 121. Aisha, Ayan, Ya'al, Haharya, Mayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'an, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa'arakazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hanala, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yamayanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makau Ra, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazahaka, Wamawaka, Mayata, Wai Avalam. The Book of Psalms, chapter 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and not coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. The Book of Psalms, chapter 83. Alahayim, Al Demiyah Lakah, Al Lakarash, wa Al Dashakwat, Al Kayah Hana, Al Yab Yakah, Yahama Yawan, Wamashana Yakah, Neshawa, Raash, Al Akama, Slaki, Al Amaka, Yabayama, Sawad, Wiyah Salaki, Wiyah Taza'at Tazawa, Al Tazapanwa Yakah, Amara, Lakawa, Wanaki Yadam, Magalia, Wala'a, Yasakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Aiwa, Kaya, Nawatazawa, La, Yakadwa, Al, Yaka, Bariyath, Yakarathawa, Ahalia, Adawan, Washamayla Yan, Mawaba'a, Wahagorium, Gabal, Amawan, Wa Amalat, Palasha, Ani Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Sarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamajim, Kasiyat Ra'a, Salaki, Kasiyat Sara'a, Kabiyam, Banakal, Huyashima, Namajawa, Bayan, Daira, Ayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamu, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazaba'a, Wakazabak, Wakal Tazalmanai, Kal, Nasayakam Awa, Aishar, Amarwa, Nariyash Salaki, Nayarasha, Lanawa Af, Nawaf, Alahayu, Alahaya, Shayatamu, Kagawala, Kakwas, Lapanyu, Waka, Kaash, Dabaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Haryam, Khan, Daradatma, Basairaka, Bawasawak, Salaki, Bawa, Sawapafka, the Bahalam, Malaa, Planyaham, Palawam, Wiyabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashawa, Wiyabahawa, Ai, Wiyakaparwa, Wiyabadwa, Wiyadaiwa, Kaya, Atara, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al-Yawan, Akal, Ha'arakazah. The book of Psalms, chapter 83, in English. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor, that it came as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Areb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen to speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to all the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refused to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, and send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek, synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, skinheads, the Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, the NASA space program, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channel, the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of that people that seek to stop us and bring swift destructions to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues and cause them to go to and fro throughout the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai and my gay lion salsa and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak that word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at that coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. All right, Shabian. That's gonna conclude this morning Sabbath service. Again, tune in to ISUPK Kentucky under Commander General Yohana. weekly content, Monday night history class, Tuesday night brotherhood class, Wednesday night the podcast, Saturday morning Sabbath service. With that, we'll do one courtesy salute. Shalom. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Yahweh Shemal Tham Bashem Yahweh Shai. With that, dismissed.
These motherfuckers got scraps too, don't get caught lacking. Y'all seen these old cowboy movies, you go to the bar, nigga, you about to get tried. You go out in the bar, you got there drinking with your brothers and that shit, then you about to try it out here, but don't be caught lacking, don't kill your brother off some bullshit, man. Don't hurt your people, man. This is for protection only, man. I got my family out this bitch, man. I got brothers out this bitch, I gotta protect. Somebody trying to run up on me lacking, what we gonna do, fight him? Fight a nigga with a machine gun? Now we gonna bust your ass. Head break over, man. UPK shit, man. Hey, fam. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I judge, I run it up. You coming fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. I pull up with lines. I'm a judo with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fuck, and shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger piles to worry about than you in adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, taking my move with the bass. Try to walk to the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really a hoe wanna escape. Yeah, we up, fish your face. Or outwork me, what you think? Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. You know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown, to the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, extensions. The nigga hate what they mention. I pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jacks with the fisting. Beat it like I'm Thriller. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I judge, I run it up. You coming fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you chasing ranking. And really, you ain't even damn exquisite. And bitch, you faking. You wanna rush the dog sick nigga. In the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T. Might give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even wanna take it. Bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper. You just like your main man. Start with 3 damn baby daddies. Bitch, what you thinking? You were thinking with your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fuck, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Wanna diss everybody with, cause you don't even know how they go, say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I judge, I run it up. You coming fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. I don't know, trying to get right with the preacher, probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't passing damn bitches, but you get right, what you already